All right, here we go. The creek, nobody knows. They don't know, baby, about you. The things we do, lady, just me and you. The sun don't shine, the moon don't glow. If it don't rain soon, you know my crops won't grow. We're back in the fields where the tall buds grow. Away from it all, so the law don't know. They don't know, baby, about you. The things we do, lady, just me and you. The motor roads, oh how they twist and wind. Back in the days when Granddaddy ran shine, revenue was king, but the trail ran cold. They kept us still in the back, so they didn't know. They didn't know, baby, about you. Things we do, lady, just me and you. That was rough.
That was great. What are you talking about?
Do you guys think that was rough? I
thought it was great.
Oh, I'm a little dry. Hippy always told me, he's like, before you sing, don't drink caffeine and
or anything cold.
I'm drinking cold
Just
caffeine.
go get you some
caffeine on
room
ice.
temperature tap water.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'll do sometimes is oils like olive oil or hemp oil.
Never heard that one.
It's really good for your vocals.
Drink like about 3 gallons of hemp oil.
Yeah, man.
Voice sounds great
to you.
You know, industrial
non-hallucinogenic.
It's a legal product. It's always been legal.
Well, that's no fun.
It's not any kind of drug reference.
Nope.
This is a literal thing.
Disclaimer.
Like singer for your voice would do.
Benzol.
That's what I was going to say. WD-20, WD-40.
You got to keep it lubricated, man.
We got Kevin Cox. Man, this guy is got his band going, and you know his songs are earthy.
Earthy.
You know.
Never heard that one before.
You know what I'm saying? They're like of
the earth.
Yeah. But you know, it's from a country or aspect that I don't. You know, we talked about
He's
this
a
before.
city boy.
Yeah, I don't. But it was fun when because I watched some of these songs grow. It's pretty cool.
We go back like to high school, and we introduced each other to different worlds. Like I was not a rich white kid. I was a kid from the East End and never ventured downtown. And I remember it was like a whole different world going down there. I was like looking around. It's like, save me. Hippies all, yeah, man, this is cool. It was just a whole new world. And I introduced him to a world.
Yeah.
And he was like, wow. I like, well, how tall are these ceilings? I'm like, we're here to party, Brian. Look at their decor.
Wow. They keep this nice stuff out all the time.
Can I take this home with me? Do you need this face?
We had a bunch of good times.
Gold? No, yeah, we did. We ventured into music a long time ago, doing rap.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear some of that.
Hey, Chill and Big O.
Do you have it in the database?
No.
No.
We need to update the database. I feel like.
We were still dubbing cassette tapes when we were doing this. Like, you know, the double cassette recorders. Play that back.
I had a
Just
friend.
record one, and you go back and forth.
I had a friend after the Home Alone movies came out. He had one of those yak back things or talk boys or whatever they're called, and we ended up recording like little pieces from cassette tapes and then adding in our own intermediate parts in between it. It was hilarious, but the recording, it was like one of the worst recordings you've ever heard. We tried to let our parents listen to it, and they were like, we don't understand what this is saying. No, that's not in the database, unfortunately. I'll try to find
data?
it. If I can find it. Database?
I call it data. Data.
Regional vernacular.
Data was in the Goonies, right?
Yeah.
Mark's always on top of it.
Also in Star Trek.
Right. They probably ripped that idea.
And now
Right.
you know.
Roddenberry is rolling in his grave.
Anyway, so the band is going to be going to be recording soon, or we?
Yeah, we're trying to get there. We've been together for, I don't know, almost 4 months.
Okay.
And you know how bands are.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple more months.
Kids, work. It's a slow process.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah,
we enjoy it.
This is kind of the last minute thing. We saw on your Facebook that you had a cancellation. I was like,
Let's talk to Chris. What, Chris? Now you're a traveling musician. You
not quite yet, but I'm close to that.
He's been to Nashville.
Yeah, I've been to Nashville.
Are you're in the semi-pros?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, AAA ball.
No, I'm a contracted artist with Vision Way Records,
There you go.
Nashville,
That's awesome.
and an AR rep with them. You know, artist relations, looking for talent and things like that.
What made you pick up the banjo? I mean, is that with the first instrument you picked up, or did you try other ones?
I played the guitar first. I wanted the banjo initially, but that's what I got was a guitar, and I learned that for about a year, and then I actually helped my mom bust tables and bought my own banjo.
There you go.
Got it off this guy down the road from me. It was
Nice.
a cheapie, you know, but I learned from it, and then family seen I was pretty serious, and then went together and got me a good banjo.
And he got videos, like his old VHS tapes. I remember him telling me this 10 years ago. I was like, really? And he's, you know, as good as he is. I was like, you learned? I thought he, like, worked with some seasoned professional. You know, he's from the country, as you can tell.
I don't know what y'all.
And he
talking
runs with
about.
a lot of he runs with a lot of good pickers. He's introduced me to fiddle players and guitar players that just blew my mind, and he hangs with them all.
Yeah, my step grandfather, he is Bobby Jocelyn. He was the founder of the Kentucky Mountain Boys that highlighted J.D. Crowe on the banjo. And I grew up around him a lot.
And that's where you got inspired
pretty much,
to.
Yeah, that's where my inspiration came from, I believe. And you know, I always liked the sound of the banjo and bluegrass music and the tenor and the high singing and just the lead, everything about it.
And you play it well.
There's a few things in bluegrass.
He's going to do one tonight. I'm going
He's
to
going to do one of his
Not
own
crazy
songs
about,
later
but-
on, right?
Yeah, we're going to let him do original.
Cool.
Awesome.
I want to hear some more local music. Y'all got any news or anything I need to know about?
Well, how about? Well, we don't have much on news. I mean,
there's events going
Nothing
on with
happens
the
around
Gonzo Fest and everything's happening.
I don't think anybody don't know about that.
Right?
Is that even
If
proper
they
English?
don't, they certainly should. There's all kinds of murals and things being painted and
Yeah. So elaborate on the whole Gonzo
on
Fest.
what's happening
Yeah,
this
I mean,
evening?
what's going on? Let's go down there. I'll go down there and call you back and say, hey, I'm down here. What's up?
Do a live feed from Gonzo
Yeah.
Fest.
Come on, Kathy, you drive.
I actually don't see anything at the moment on my list of events that are going on that says Gonzo Fest on it.
What
which
is it
really
now? Is it
surprising.
going to be a collection of
think it-
different?
I think it's a
venues
bunch
this
of
year?
different venues.
Yeah.
You pay $35.
Okay, you get like a
And yeah, it's kind of like an S by
wristband.
how do you say it? South whatever that place is. Never
Right,
heard of it.
South by
but it's kind of
Southwest.
that concept, yeah, where you pay $35 and then you can go to all these different bars and see different bands. And I think they're somehow tying in some writings of Hunter S. Thompson and lyrics and
Oh, so they're going to have spoken word.
spoken word. Yeah.
And there's
interspersed
art.
with
I know Monkey Ranch usually has art up on the walls.
Right.
Haymarket's doing something. There's all kinds of
So Haymarket is involved. That's why I was wondering. I was like, I saw the lineup at Haymarket. I was like,
Oh, good.
Whoa, man, that's a
Cool.
That's a heck of a lineup.
I think there's something tonight along those lines, isn't there?
I saw something earlier.
Yeah.
It was right underneath the Hippy Head Spotlight event.
Second billing.
I think Monkey Ranch is having Tyrone Cotton, Frank Messina, and Smoketown Productions. Let's see, or at the Rudd. That's where J.K. Mabry
J.K.
was.
Mabry and the Maybes played just last night at the Rudd.
That's killer.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Go Mordecai. Okay, Go Mordecai, yeah. That's one of the
they're
ones.
playing tonight at Zanzibar.
Now that is Zanzibar probably? That's good. And Kinkador, Aquaventure. That starts at 9 p.m. Zanzibar. Let's give you a little taste of that. Here's some Go Mordecai with Uncertainty. Kick it off. We'll come back and talk to Kev and Chris and see what's going on with Mark and his yellow shirt.
Safety first.
Set